Often when we're younger, we play childhood games without even knowing the meaning or the implication of the roles we play. You know, I saw this old post where, oh my god, it was so disparaging. Someone said, you can't let your kids play cowboys and Indians, but you let your daughter make believe she's a man or your boy make believe he's something. How would we do that? All right. If you're gonna play Native American or Westerners, like it wasn't like you seen on TV, especially the old movies. Some of the cowboys, that was their land, and they were protecting themselves from other bad guys, and and they weren't Native Americans, and some Native Americans that was their land that was taken wrong, and some worked it out with deals that made everyone feel best they could, imperfect, and the Native Americans weren't bad. They're quite brilliant people with their own culture that was misunderstood, and a lot of times kids play doctor because they're passive, and that's how they get mastery over it. Or I hear people, they hear their parents arguing, and they actually make believe now that they're a marriage counselor. Talk about stuff. And a lot of the things we imagine, spaceman, dinosaurs, adventurers, race car drivers, all the dreams. Sometimes when I see kids playing and they're just being gentle and kind with each other, sometimes I don't have no answers. I just feel sad for the lack of understanding and compassion, really. And I imagine that we'll take more of a gentle approach with ourselves and each other. And that doesn't take away from our strength or vitality. As a child, I could play and fight with and compete with kids my age, and I'll go play with girls too. There was one didn't exclude the other, one power didn't take away. Sometimes I show some clips. I'm at the gym, and my strength, it whatever decline there is, that's with age 61. But my ability to engage in my more feminine side doesn't take away from my strength, nor does my strength take away from they mutual synergize. I think that's what, and we're afraid that we're going to turn into these hybrids of ourselves. Some people, but when women asserted themselves, they weren't destroying the race or the culture of society. When minorities owned their identity, Native Americans, and now we see how we mocked cultures, how that was so insulting, and how we profit when we understand each other more. And whatever race or culture had an advantage, the wise ones know throughout history that was just a geographical advantage, based on a certain dynamic based by climate and trade that gave them a temporary advantage. But as the earth gets more connected, all cultures are going to have this advantage, and we're all coming to ourselves. Well, those are my my thoughts. Uh, Free association. Sometimes I like to wrap it up or tie it together like a Jimmy Page or George Harrison riff to bring it all together. But tell me what you think.